Once upon a time in Sheffield, there lived a magnificent falcon named Archie. He didn't just soar through the skies, he called the grand stadium of the Sheffield Sharks his home. But Archie had a special job. He was the guardian of a precious ruby lent to the stadium by none other than the King of England himself. The stadium sparkled with excitement whenever the Sheffield Sharks played their games. Archie, perched high above the crowds, kept a keen eye on the gleaming ruby displayed in a glass case. But one fateful day, chaos broke loose when Freaky Freddy, the trickiest troublemaker in all of Sheffield, sneaked into the stadium. With a twinkle in his eye and a mischievous grin, Freaky Freddy tiptoed towards the ruby, his hands itching to grab it. But before anyone could even blink, he swiped the priceless gem and dashed off towards Meadowhall, the train station, cackling all the way. Archie, with his sharp falcon eyes, spotted the commotion and immediately set off in pursuit. With wings spread wide, he swooped through the city, following the rascal as he boarded a train. But this wasn't just any train. It was the royal train, carrying important guests and, unbeknownst to Freddy, a special surprise. As the train chugged away from the station, Archie knew he had to act fast. With a burst of speed, he dove down, gracefully dodging between carriages, determined to save the day. Inside, Freddy was gloating over his ill-gotten treasure, unaware of the swift falcon flying towards him. Suddenly, as the train sped through the countryside, Archie swooped into action. He soared into the train, dodging past passengers, and finally, with a graceful flutter, knocked the ruby out of Freddy's hand. The gem tumbled through the air, and with a swift catch of his talons, Archie secured the precious ruby. Cheers erupted from the passengers as Archie triumphantly flew out of the train, clutching the ruby in his claws. Freddy, stunned and defeated, could only watch as the heroic falcon disappeared into the Sheffield sky. Back at the stadium, Archie returned the ruby to its rightful place. The King of England, grateful for Archie's bravery, sent a special thank you message, praising the falcon as a true hero. From that day on, whenever the Sheffield Sharks played, Archie was hailed as the bravest and most valiant guardian falcon in all the land. And as for Freaky Freddy, well, he learned his lesson. Never mess with a falcon on a mission to protect the king's treasure. Written by ChatGTP in 6 seconds, illustrations by DALL-E 3, and the voiceover generated by the text-to-speech app 11 Labs. Sorry, Class 6, this makes AI the winner. Or are you willing to prove me wrong?